Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Kenya. In the last episode, we continued working on improving our army, as we have been for a little while. We got a few more divisions. We are now up to, well, they're called brigades in this mod. So we got 4 armored brigades now. We've got 10 main infantry brigades. I'm starting to work on trying to get some reduced infantry brigades trained in, so we can fill out, I think it's this one here. No, that's special forces. This one here. Get some more of these reduced infantry brigades, because I think these are, what, 10 width? These are 10 width. These are 20 width. These are 20, I think. I can't remember. I think that's what I did. And also, the United States won their war in China. China is now a puppet. So is the Tibet semi-autonomous region, as well as the Hong Kong semi-autonomous region. They're all now puppets of the United States. So there's that. But with world tension hitting 100%, a huge flurry of faction invitations went out across the board. So, if we look at the faction map mode, the Russian bloc now has a significant portion of the world under its collective alliance. The Freedom League is basically the United States and their new puppets. A Baltic Black Sea Union has formed between Ukraine, Poland, Latvia, and these states here, which is, I can never remember these. Moldova. Oh, that is Ukraine there. Okay. And Moldova. Okay, and also a faction has formed with Sweden, Panama, and us. We joined the Swiss Protection League because, well, they were the ones to invite us. Now, there was a question in the comments about why don't I form my own faction, and the reason why I don't form my own faction is because I can't. Forming your own faction requires you to have a national spirit that allows you to form your own factions, and I do not have such a national spirit, and I do not see a way that I can get it. I don't see any focus in this default focus tree. You know, minor nation focus tree here that allows you to get the national spirit to create factions. I just don't see one. I've looked around, and you know, I should have it if it exists. So there's that. I cannot create my own faction. So we'll stay in the Swiss Protection League for the time being, as long as it serves our interests. If it no longer serves our interest, we can leave. And the interests are just having somebody that could potentially come to back me up if I run into trouble. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Now, also, the United States did declare war on Cuba, and Cuba did join the Russian bloc. And as it turns out, that Cuba has in fact called their entire faction into the war. So World War III is now on. So far, we haven't seen a lot of casualties. 162,000 on the Russian side. 92,000 on the American side. So we'll see how that goes. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea is almost out. Cuba is almost out. Guyana is almost out of the war. But we shall see. We shall see how that goes. What we're going to do is we're just going to keep on working on our little corner of the world here. We are justifying against Congo. And so we'll just kind of be waiting for that to come to fruition. We're going to continue to work on building up our army. And then we'll have to see how many other nations we can absorb. I really want to absorb South Africa. The question is going to be, can I get there? And I'm probably going to need a navy to do it. So, that is something we're going to need to start working on seriously. I mean, I'm building corvettes, but they're really obsolete corvettes. But it's something, so we'll see how it goes. And I probably need to start working on something amphibious, which I do not believe that I have yet. Oh, hold on. No, I don't want to duplicate. I want to do a new create empty. That's what I would want to do. I have Marine Light Infantry. Okay, so I do have some Marines. Alright, we would need self-propelled air defense battery. No. I would want a light recon, an artillery battery, an engineer company. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You go light recon, engineers, artillery. Armor? I don't think I want armor. Self-propelled air defense. Sure. Self-propelled air defense. And then we'd want Marines. Marines. To 20 width. Perfect. A Marine Brigade. Do it. And let's try and train some. We need some self-propelled AA. That is one thing I am not making. Kyrgyzstan leaves the SCO. Okay. Do I have a self-propelled AA? Mounted ATGMs. Can I license? Tajikistan leaves the SCO. Okay. When can I request this? There we go. Manage license production. Okay, so what I'm going to need is a self-propelled AA AP IFV. I mean, I should have it if it's an option. Airborne APC. That might not be a bad idea, but airborne IFVs, mounted ATGMs, utility vehicles. Artillery pieces, utility vehicles, more artillery. Helicopters of various types. Nothing listed there. Alright, what about this? Recon tank, MBTs, engineer tanks. Self-propelled artillery. No, that's not what we're looking for. Self-propelled AA. Here we go. That's old. MLRS. Self-propelled art. MLRS. No. Self-propelled AA. Striker. M1127 MSL. It looks like a mobile SAM launcher. That probably is what it is. I'm not that familiar with this piece of gear. They will let me license it. Alright. Okay, so then that means that I can actually build these things. SPAA. Now, I don't have anything here that says SPAA. Well... multi-walled carbon nanotubes. Maneuver warfare. Jihadist attack foreign military base. Where? Jordan. Okay. Modern electrospinning? Or do we go with early 3D printers? Probably early 3D printers. And we'll keep working on our doctrine. Enables tactic tunnel rats. Network battlefield. Grab that. Alright, so what are we building? We are building a military factory. We're also working on this. You could use some repaired infrastructure. Alright, question is, should I move one of these military factories around to build these? You know what? I'm going to stop producing F-15s. I'm going to put them back in here. We can start making them again once... once we get another military factory. Okay. I'm going to take one of these research slots and dedicate it to the Navy. Kazakhstan leaves the SCO. Okay. Well, this one's going to come up here in 22 days. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Chinese, the Americans, the Koreans are all lined up there. Do we still have our attaché? Yeah, we still have our attaché. Japan abolishes the monarchy in a move that draws closer and closer to communistic ideology. The Japanese government has today dismantled the chrysanthemum throne, the position of the Japanese emperor. The first emperor, as according to legend, sat on the throne around 650 BC, and the first confirmed emperor did so in 100 BC. Either way, the Japanese monarchy was the longest existing monarchy in the world. Very interesting, Japan. What are you up to? Befriend South Korea. Huh. Mongolia has made some incursions into China, but looks like the front is largely stalemated. There's some fighting in Nepal, because apparently Nepal is part of the Russian bloc. Alright. We're going to continue to fight foreign influence. Develop armor prototypes. Go for that. See, we could remove U.S. aid. We'll lose political power. What does the U.S. aid get us, by the way? Decreases our political power gain. Reduces our tax costs. Military industry output up. Daily pro-Western support up. And we'll keep it. Alright, several Arab countries have cut off diplomatic ties with Kuwait and imposed a trade embargo. Okay. Alright, so improving our industry, improving our battlefield doctrine. We're going to need more dockyards, but I apparently can't build anymore. Alright, so ships. Aircraft carriers. 708 days to begin. Submarines. Let's go for some frigates. Let's start working on frigates. I don't know what kind of navy you have. 3 to 5 guided missile frigates and 2 to 4 submarines. Potentially. 5 to 9 ships in total. Saudi troops deployed following coordinated attacks by Shia militants. Okay. Alright, any changes going on here? Well, there's some fighting going on. I can't tell if this is an American offensive. Looks like this is a Russian offensive. It's being launched here. And I could send some volunteers, but I'm going to focus on my own business. Alright, we're about to get one of these guys done. 15th of March. Alright, we got our self-propelled AA. Oh, we don't actually have our own, but I think we have some in storage that we've captured. I think that's what that is. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Yemen. So be it. A member state leaves the European Union. Somebody has left the European Union. Don't know who. It looks like we just got one of our new brigades here. And they're on their way to the front. How is our resistance doing, by the way? It's zeroed out here. It's almost gone through here. So that's good. So perhaps you guys could switch over to building an intel network. There. See, that guy right there is a bit of a concern. I don't really think any of these other infantry divisions are going to be that much of a problem. That one's a slight concern. Oh, here's another one of our infantry divisions, or brigades. Moroccan election, okay. Let's see how the war numbers are going. 305,000 casualties for the Russian bloc, 195,000 for the American alliance. They still haven't been able to knock out Cuba. Alright, overseas recruitment centers. Excellent. The U.S. looks to have actually gotten pushed back in Cuba a little bit, even though they have most of their army there. That's probably a bad idea, to pile up basically the entire army in Cuba. But hey, who am I to tell them what to do? Free dockyards. Ooh. Excellent. Get them in there building stuff. Oh, we're gonna need some more steel. Can Zimbabwe send us some steel? Sure. I really need to conquer South Africa. Because they have steel. A lot of it. Madagascar has a little bit of steel as well. It looks like Somalia actually got some steel from somewhere. But Congo is going to get us tons of tech metals, so... Russia leaves the SCO. Okay. Negative 19 billion in the treasury. I don't know how that works, because it should basically increase debt to cover that. That's weird. Stability is at 96%. War support is at 100%. We have 1.23 million available manpower in the pool. We just need to get them trained. Utility vehicles is what I need there. Okay. Countermeasures against armored units. Let's grab that. Another armored brigade. Ready to go. No agents being recruited. Could have sworn I've done more than 5 upgrades. Alright. Drones. Well, I'm going to let my factories work on building stuff for the time being. Should probably start improving our overall equipment. MBTs, APCs, IFVs. Anti-aircraft. Airborne IFVs. I don't actually see self-propelled AA here. Maybe I need to work on this. Well, I'm going to continue to work on this. What am I missing? Nothing. CNC equipment. Oh yeah, I'm not actually manufacturing any CNC equipment. Should probably include that in for when this is done. Alright. Well, so far so good. I think we're at the end of the episode. I'm surprised I didn't... I'll have to check on that. It looks like the Americans have gone on the offensive. They've managed to isolate a pocket here. How are they doing in Cuba? Still kind of bogged down there. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. That's going to be a long war. Alright, but we'll go ahead and stop here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.